this is Unrelated Identical Twins. So there's a town, it's called Twins. Twin something or other. I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, it's like the county of twins, or the city of twins, or something. So we have the page of junk. I think junk is pentacles, I guess. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, I think it's pentacles. So, page of junk, if I remember correctly, should be realizing or recognizing, expectation, okay, we have the star here. The star is hope, love, and trust. And we have the moon with emotional turmoil and secrets. And we have the magician here with skill and love letters. So let's see. It could be a twinning experiment. But also, the Nazis did experiments on twins too, where twins would be experimented on to see if the other twin would feel the pain or experience like the same pain without being in the same room as the twin, which I thought was a little scary, to be honest with you. That's really hard to do. Like, my little mind, I love people enough not to physically harm them because it's not in my skill set. Like, I would rather talk to somebody about their feelings and how they feel and what happened and all this. I'm one of those people. I like to fix things. But, like, hurting somebody, no. Not physically, no. More, I want to get my point across, and sometimes my energy triggers people, and I get that. But my energy comes from a world of hurt myself, and I don't want to hurt anybody else. You know, the reason why I don't talk about my life is because it's like really hurtful and painful, and it would trigger a lot of people to know that a human being did that to another human being. But yeah, I don't want people knowing my story because it's like too painful and it hurts and it will make people cry and feel sorry for me, and I don't want that look. So, you know, I like people just the way they are. And I don't want to explain myself. So, alright, so brings the message to the courage to express the unique gifts within the world in which we live in. We have utilized your talents. One of the hardships you go through is the lack of your own gifts being appreciated. Don't get bitter about things. Urges you to avoid holding bitterness within yourself that could derail your process in life and your happiness. We also have a wheel here. We have within the wheel there are spokes, and we have a child, and we have a spiral. So that could be a good thing or a bad thing. We also have emptiness here with nothing, meditation, silence, and sleep. We have the power of dreams. We have the reflection in the water. We have the golden cage and the golden eye. That could be a camera. Could also be a situation like a experiment where they like have all the test subjects like on video, or you know, type of things to see how they react. So okay, there's a shield, a ring, blessings to heal, blessings of the hand, a blessing hand or a prayer. A feather, a chair, a person who kneels. We have wine, we have a torch, we have a bleeding eye. So with this experiment, there was a lot of spilling of blood. That's why I don't drink wine, because it's too closely related to blood, and it also is ritualistically blood and sacrifices and things. So if you're like me and you get a little quingy around blood, you shouldn't be drinking wine. Because it actually is a type of thing that the reason why they use wine for rituals is because it's too closely representative of the ground and of the root chakra. If you have that wine in you, you can take a lot of things for granted. Let's put it to you that way. Like pain, suffering, passion, and greed. You can do that to extremes. That's why I don't like it in my house. I don't like people drinking around me. You can drink, but I just won't acknowledge you while you are doing that. I've seen too many people in my family waste away on drinking and drugs and things, so I don't want to be a part of that either. Pain is not my forte. I don't like pain myself. I don't like wine. I don't like that. I'll have a beer occasionally, but like wine I can't get into because I know the dark history as to why wine exists. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That's for other people, not me. Okay, so we have claw. Be careful. Do not take unnecessary risks. We have successful outcome to your problems. We also have the Book of Shadows. We also have the first fruits of labor, a strong foundation, a cash injection, happiness, delight, basis for the future, opportunities, prosperity, and a new venture. So somebody was using the study of twins to get money and to also write a book about it, which I think is a little too much. You have to see the face on these cards. I love these cards. These cards from Labyrinth, or what? The Labyrinth. I get tongue tied and my dyslexia hurts, but I like that movie. It's nice. It's David Bowie in it. And I haven't used these cards in a reading, so I figured I have to. So if you don't like human experiments, I don't either. But it was kind of that autonomy of we need to know everything there is to know about the human body and the human psyche. If you have a strong mental capacity or a spiritual capacity with yourself and how you react to things, a lot of these experiments will not work. And that's why I encourage people to meditate every day and become stronger individuals. If you're stronger than the people that are trying to manipulate you or make you detached or make you feel a certain way, then they can't really do that, you know. They would be manipulated by the fact that they failed. And you want people to lose sleep, that they can't overrun your soul, your mind, or your body and your strength as a person. And that's what I've been saying. It takes a lot for somebody to take your own psyche away from you, to make you lose sleep over things, to make you feel inferior. Don't feel inferior amongst anybody. I might not like white people, but y'all go on about your business like it's nothing, like it's easy. The rest of the races, we have to work at it. We have to become somebody. We have to become better than we were yesterday. And we're striving forward. We have to show skill, talent, respect, all this stuff. And white people seem to have it handed to them. It's not fair. But at the same time, I get to where I'm going on my own merit. You know, But yeah, you should always have a strong fortitude for your own life. It's because I'm a little racist doesn't mean everybody else isn't or is or whatever. You can be who you want to be. But I just choose to have mental capacity, tell you the truth of who I am as a person, and you can take it or leave it. A lot of people get triggered by my energy because I do have experience in certain things that they don't. I also have life experience that allows me to connect with millions of people per day. There's people that talk to me in my emails about certain things that they're going through. I told them I'm not a therapist, but it seems like you might need a therapist, or you might need to change who you talk to and who you're around in your life if you feel that way. Suicide is not a individual problem. It's a environmental problem. It's who you assimilate with, who you feel it necessary to be around, or you feel forced to be around because you're friends with somebody. Listen, if somebody makes you feel like you're being abused, harassed, and you're not being fulfilled in some way, you get out of that situation real quick. It does a world of good. Even if you're by yourself, you can do what you want to do. You don't have to deal with people. You don't have to spend extra money on shit. Just be yourself. If you don't want to talk to somebody, let them know. If you don't want to be around people, go home. They'll get the message. But don't be over here fucking tooting somebody's horn who's an asshole. Okay? Don't be around people that make you feel a certain way or make you feel some type of way because of their belief systems. I don't hang around with a lot of friends. I hang around with myself. I deal with my own stuff. I've dealt with a multitude of things in my life, and from my experiences, I have gotten certain behaviors, mannerisms, and belief systems. I did not decide, hey, I'm just going to be racist one day. No, through experience, I've been taken advantage of by white people. I have had things taken away from me as white people. I failed my history exam because of white people claiming that I cheated off of them. And I got isolated in another room and I got a fucking A. I was the genius. Oh my god. But I had to be. I had to make somebody feel it some type of way to make it feel like they were inferior to me and then try to make me feel inferior to them. It doesn't make any sense. But through my own experiences, I know who I am as a person. I'm not trying to be Joe Schmo down the street. Oh, I love everybody. It's not true. I'm I'm content with people, but I'm always, you know, let's just put it to you straight. I'm always going in my bag for something. Let's put it to you that way. As politely as I can. And it's not for candy. I'll tell you that right now. But, yeah. People need to understand you do not need to be near anybody who is a cunt or an asshole or somebody who thinks that their shit doesn't stink or they're entitled to your money because, oh, we're friends or we're family or whatever. Tell those people to go shove it up their asshole and do something. Like Native Americans say, if it wasn't a fair fight, you stole it. Just saying. United States was stolen. It wasn't like it was a brand new fucking thing. It's Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is worries and cheating. Somebody has been cheating. Somebody also takes my work. You better believe it. They just change the cards and then they make it sound like they came up with it. And they have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, no decision, and repressed emotions or feelings. So, yeah, I already knew about people stealing my work, repackaging it as the same thing, and trying to get a cult following, claiming that I was a bad guy or I was fake, I couldn't read cards and stuff. I never said I did read cards. I said I did this for entertainment. But I do parlor tricks when I'm face to face with people. That's the only way to do tarot card readings, if you have a person that's on your opposing side of the table. And that's truth. You can't just read for yourself or anything like that and expect it to be like it channels for everybody. Everybody's different. It might be a love reading, it might be a love activity that they want read, or they want to know about their career or money that's coming in. Also about different obstacles that stand in their way. But I do that on a person to person basis. I don't read for groups, and that's what I meant by I don't read cards. I said I didn't read cards because I know people would steal my work if I said I read cards. And they did anyway. With with YouTube, it's always a niche. Like if you're good at something, somebody else thinks they can do it better. But, you know, like Morgan Freeman off of Bruce Almighty. If you think you can do it better, do it. But a lot of people prefer the way I read because it's to the point. It's this, this, and this. A lot of times it's up for interpretation like it should be. And I'm not stating it as fact. I'm stating it as a story, as this could happen, you might witness this, or it might happen to a third party or a friend of yours. Now, never said it was personal. Some people say it's personal, and if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Realistically, it can't resonate. Okay? And that's great. If you're entertained by YouTube tarot card readers, then that's fine. But you have to understand that a lot of these readings are supplemental to the reader and themselves. Okay? They're reading for themselves. I read for entertainment. I'm reading about a subject about twins and how they're related or not related, and how they may feel a certain way if their twins hurt or injured because they have an empathy, empath connection. With a lot of these people, they read love readings, and then you're wondering why you're not in love yet, or you're not married yet, or you don't have kids yet, because it's subliminal. Everybody wants to hear about like a romantic, like fairy tale ending to their story. What's going to happen is that you're going to meet somebody at a bar one night, or out while you're out with friends, and it's going to happen when you're just conversating with your friends, and then somebody compliments your shirt or something, and then it's a weird interaction until it gets to the point where you're comfortable with each other. And that's how you're going to meet somebody. Okay? It happens more times than it doesn't. You're welcome. Um, but that's why I don't do love ratings. You're going to meet somebody based on intention, timing, and where the hell you are in your life. Do you want that type of love? Then it's going to come in. If you don't want that type of love and you're not open to it, it won't come. You might be a friend with that person that's intended for you, but it's not going to go anywhere near the romantic entanglement in which other people would like, you know. It just isn't. You have to be open to receive. If you're not open to receive, it ends in divorce. But anyway, hopefully this helped a lot of people out. And I know I get messages from everybody about people stealing my work, and I understand that. But to be honest, if they didn't know how to create their own ratings, they shouldn't be on YouTube. I'll just be honest with you. Anyway, hopefully this helps somebody out. Hopefully you feel enlightened. Hopefully you feel good. Don't attack anybody for their readings, writings, or stealing my content. I really don't care. I do this for entertainment. I do this for a friendly interaction with my people that like my readings. I don't really care about anybody else. If they want to steal this reading, by all means. But I do sell a lot of my readings. I sold this one to somebody on the internet. You might have not known that, but I did sell it. They offered me money for it. I said okay. They said, can you do my cousin's birthday party? I asked, are they over age 18? And then we make a plan, a price, and how many people are coming to this party. And then I become the entertainment, kind of like Elsa at a child's birthday party. I become, the party game of the century at somebody's fraternity, sorority, initiation to the Illuminati, or whatever have you. But it's all in fun. This is fun. And people like hearing about love and money and people and gossip. It just happens. We're humans. We're curious about shit we shouldn't be curious about. It just happens. Alright? So, if they do steal my work, don't say anything. It'll be like the best silent game of tag you've ever seen. All you had to do is put a little skull on their thing. It freaks out tarot readers that are faking it. Tarot readers that aren't faking it, that little skull, they get it. They know what that means. People that are faking it don't know what the little skull means in the emojis. So, I can show you what it means if you want. I have the card right here. This is why I got this deck in the first place. Let's see. The little skull. Wish I could find that, actually. Hold on. I know it means fate, and that would be the number 13 card in this deck. There it is. It's this guy. The Birdman. The tarot readers don't know what the skull means. They're not real readers. So it'll be a fun game. You don't say anything, you don't do anything, you just put the little skull emoji there and see if they know what it means. If they don't, they'll get really offended. If they do know what it means, they will be very flattered. With me, I love the skull. In my family, I was assigned the skull as a emblem to my initiation, so I find it totally fun. So anyway, hopefully you learned something. I will see you later. And just leave a skull in the comments if you want. How many ever skulls I have in my comment section, we'll do something fun with love readings, I guess. If it's an even number, we'll do love readings. If it's an odd number, okay, even number love reading, odd number, we'll do a money reading for, I think December. I don't think I'm doing anything December or November, so we'll do that then. So, depending on how many skulls I get in my comments section, because I know I'll read them. It'll be totally secret number, nobody will know it. We'll either do money readings, which I'm totally fine with odd numbers, and then even numbers we will do love readings. So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll see you later, okay? Bye.